Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to get an alternator on Travis's M38 engine. That's the one that came with the engine. It's just a regular one wire alternator. And we're going to talk a little bit about the mount to get the alternator on there properly. So we're going to go over to the bench and I'm going to show you what came on this engine that doesn't really work real well. Some modern alternatives and something that I make, and we'll go over everything and you'll be able to get an alternator on your engine without any trouble. Okay guys, that's what came on the engine. I don't like these. This is like a universal type of one. You can find these anywhere. It's like they put them on tractors and stuff. This is very flimsy here, and when you tighten the belt it bends the whole rig here. So that's what came on the engine. It doesn't fit real well. The alternator doesn't fit. There was washers shimming everything, and it's just a disaster. So that one I don't really like. Now we'll go over a modern alternative, and I'll show you the good and the bad of those. Okay guys, we're going to talk a little bit about alternator brackets. Now this is a bracket that I've been making forever. Okay, it's TIG welded together. You can see the TIG welds. Hang in there. Just want to show you. There's a square on there. Okay, that's nice and square. 3/8 bolt holds the alternator. Goes right through there. 5/16 bolt glides right through the bushing and everything. Okay, now I've been making that and it works fantastic. I've probably got that on hundreds of engines. Okay, and then lately guys have been telling me they've been buying my bracket and it doesn't fit. Well, let's take a look at why that is. So I went out to the internet and just said, let me take a look for alternator brackets. And I'm not saying I invented this design, but I've been using it since the late 80s. The first one I probably cut out with a hand jigsaw and drilled the holes with a jigsaw and welded it with an arc welder. Now, I bought 3 of these brackets from 3 different vendors. And everybody's saying, oh, that's your bracket. Well, it's not. Okay. You can see they laser cut this, and they made a hole, and they locate their sides by just dropping it through that hole. They put a nasty, and I do mean nasty, MIG weld on there. You see how far out of square that is? They're both out of square. They MIG weld the hell out of that. They use a bushing. You can see my bushing and their bushing. My bushing is soft. This is kind of like a drill bushing or something. And the bolt doesn't go through. It's hard. When you try and turn that, it doesn't work out real good. 3/8 bolt, never going to get through there. Okay, this is what's out there. And this is what mine looks like. And I'll show you a little bit more about that in just a second. I got a delivery coming in. Hang in there. Okay guys, we left off. That 3/8 bolt is not going to go through there. And I took, like I say, I ordered 3 of these, and the price for these 2 pieces right here from every vendor was between $100 and $124. These are garbage. They're no good. And when you finally get that through there, and you think it's going to line up good there, you wind up, cutting half the hole out. So it's that, or it's that. Okay. Now, like I say, a lot of guys have been saying, "Hey, your brackets are shit," but that's really not the case. Okay. I'm just going to show you. That's how that should fit in there. Okay, and then I give bolts with mine, and you'll have the right bolt and the right nut and stuff. And if you don't get that, it's not my design. Okay, there goes that one. Now you're going to have to take quite a big hammer, smash those things around to get that to fit in there. And then when you do get it in there and your bolt doesn't fit, you know, you just take this and you throw it up against the wall and you just get rid of it. So I just want to show you guys what's out there. You can tell a quality piece that's been TIG welded and doesn't have crooked ears on it. You can tell a good piece from a bad piece. Try not to send me messages saying that my brackets are junk. There's a lot of counterfeit crap out there. You're seeing counterfeit compared to mine. If you look in the back and you see those cut through tabs, you're going to know it's not mine. This is how mine goes together. I have a spacer. My tabs are bolted to it. That gets placed in the proper area. That gets TIG welded. I have a bolt through my bushing, and that gets TIG welded. Every single one I make, I try an alternator in, and I try a bolt through there, and I know it works. Don't get hung up on buying crap from just about every vendor out there. Nobody's got good quality control. Nobody is testing alternators. It's a mess out there. So, like I say, I'm going to get Travis's, this is Travis's bracket. I'm going to get that painted up. I'm going to get it on the engine, and he'll be all set. So just be careful what you're buying out there, and please make sure it's mine before you send me some nasty emails. Okay guys, there we are, mounted up. Got the correct bolt in there, a flange nut on that side with teeth on it, and a flange bolt head on that side. Normally when I put an alternator on these, it takes the B belt. This M38, you know, it takes an A belt. This is usually threaded on my alternators that I use. This one came on the engine. This is Travis's, so I had to put a through bolt and nut there. I do have too long a belt on this right now, but you can see we have a very good line up there. Won't have any trouble there. Just got to get the right size belt. But this is what you should expect when you get a alternator bracket, that it's going to fit. The bolts are going to go through. I do include bolts with my kit, and alternators as well if people need them. And like I say, I've been getting a lot of emails of people buying these and thinking that they're mine, and they're not. So this is what you can expect when you get one from me. Everything will fit, everything will line up, and you'll have the hardware you need, and you won't have any trouble getting it on there. So just wanted to show you guys what a correct one would look like. Okay guys, just a quick look at the setup that I use. Everything is precision laser cut. I make my own bushings out of the proper size material. Everything is ready to go from the laser, and there is the hardware that I use. So do your research before you buy one of these. There's a lot of them out there that look exactly like this, so be careful out there. Okay, thanks for watching. Just want to help you guys out there get the right stuff. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again.